If you love this Christian fan movie of 2010, we're a huge fan of this Christian and Austin fan of this movie. Now, I'm gonna watch this movie have this Rio 2014, and I watched this movie. I'm gonna say heartwarming in 2014, and when I watch this, Poppy and Blanche are gonna watch this have this Rio 2014, which is known as Sony Jesus, aka Canada Animation, which is known as kind of the biggest movie history. Anyway, so let's get to my review. And now it's time to magical movie of Sony Jesus 2026. So now I'm gonna say, before we get started, hit the new intro before we begin to 2026. Enough for you to do, let's get started. And any series watcher, you're gonna love this. Welcome back to my Travis Style Films 2007, and welcome to Travis Style Films, the magical world of movies. And good afternoon, everybody. If you love this Christian, huge fan, there's a Christian. He's one of my friend of mine, TJ, which Nolan has to be a Nick Kick Studios Lounge, which we put this NH and his buddies for episode 1. Now, it is time to do it. Since my Jolly fan was wanting to do episodes last time, I used to live stream for Jolly, and his buddies, but now it's time to do it. So anyway, here's today we're going to be review with some positive review. So today we're going to do my review, which another day that came out the year, which is known as Easter 2014. And this is based on the 2010 book Pastor and Rainy. When I said I call it. And that is Heaven is for Real. Heaven is for Real. Yes, it's America Christian, which is a family film and written and directed by Wendell. Yes, Wendell. Thank you so much. Anyway, So this stars Gray, Carrie, Connor, Margot, and Thomas. So it is based on 2010, which cannot believe it's been 15 years, which you know that is Heaven is Real. I cannot believe this a story, this a trip to heaven to back, which is New York Times. So anyway, this film features based on the book. So it tells story the story. It's basically want to do the future for Heaven is for Real, and it's based on a true story, the Christian book. And that's basically the plot of the short. When it comes to when productions to Sony Pictures, when Tristar Pictures director Wendell, he's directed. And then will be stars with Gray, and I was like, that could be cool. And July 17, which another composer Nick will be scored as well. That's going to be awesome. So anyway, this movie came out at Easter, 4 weeks on Easter. So anyway, guys, after I watched this movie, when I discovered my first time I watched 1 to 3 movies on computer, then I figured it. So, gotta be honest with NH Studios Launcher, Nick Kicks, you're gonna be love it. So Nick Kicks, you're gonna love this. So, this movie is still hopes up to. It's either one of my maybe. Yes, I know it is. It is one of my favorite Christian of movie 2014. That's right, people, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the most heartwarming as wine, and now NH Studios Roger, you're gonna love this review. So The story of the film, we know is basically to want the story, a true story of a 4-year-old son to a small town to pass through a surgery to experience the other side. That was very mystery. That's pretty awesome. And corner. He's returning to my corner. Has to be corner. He is. Let's see. And with the voice acting is corner. And the corner, he did a wonderful actor job this film. And speaking to my check out my corner is a filming at corner. Here's an 18 corner. Here's a July 17, Ohio, which whoa, have it is for real. That was very cool. That's very awesome. Anyway, let's continue. And this scene's a heartwarming scene. It's really great. Really a heartwarming scene in the film. And of course we have characters itself, which are the characters, which are them. I pick. So, I pick to my characters. We have Gray, Toad. Here's a fantastic character, and then we have Snowdrop, which is performed by Carrie Reddy. He is an amazing character. And then we have Jake Wilson, which another Thomas. Hey, Thomas, he's a great character. But one of my favorite characters himself is Sony Month 2026, which is Sony with voice active, which is 4-year-old, which has to be Corton, which Corner, which is performed by Connor, which is performed by Carlton. It is an absolutely wonderful job, one of the best voice acting in this film. And the voice acting in this film. This is a heartwarming movie of 2014. Gotta be one of my heartwarming movie of 2014. And don't forget to my anime series, which Corner is my favorite film of 2014. This is my corner itself to be one of my friend of mine itself because it's basically to my New York and the happiest movie 2010. I cannot pronounce the name. One Dome is itself is one of the Christian film. Christian film is movie 2010. That's why I gave me New York City. So yeah. So NA Series Roger, you're gonna love this review. And the ending is one of the most saddest movie of the film 2014 of Sony. And I love NA Studios Roger. You forget you to my NA Studios Roger. Gonna love this review. So yeah. And the ending scene in the film is gonna be most saddest movie of the 2014. One of the most heartwarming 2014. And the soundtrack and the score of this film, which is noted scored by maybe the score is by Nick and Wu. Oh yes, the design is film, the pacing is film. This movie gets to 1 hour. Gets to the 99 minutes. Especially the editor cinematography looks very emotional. And the scores, which Nick and Luke, are a wonderful job, wonderful heartwarming as well. And editor with so much, which John. So, you're gonna love this review. So overall, having this review, I'm gonna say you're gonna love this review. And this gotta be one of my most heartwarming 2014. And Sony Jesus, you're gonna be such a really wonderful job. You did a fantastic character with the voice acting, which another corner is a fantastic self. So, having this review, so get a rating, gets a 10 out of 10, of course. Which of they gets to the 1. So, if you want the question this movie, go ahead to watch to see Christian Fell, which another Christian Fell, aka the Sony Jesus, which is Sony Jesus movie. One of my heartwarming Sony which is gonna be Mommy Love's favorite movie. And Nick Hicks is gonna be love this review, which is known as DJ as Nick Hicks. And yes, it's a fantastic self, which is one of the most favorite movie of 2014. And the most best favorite movie of 2010s. This movie gets the film deserved because one. So I'll give it a 10 out of 10. It's Blu-ray movie masterpiece, and of course my brozones we know agree to him. So this movie gets a deserve because it won a Sony Jesus, it won the Sony Jesus, and of course well deserved it gets one. This film deserves to get maybe I think I Travis still feels the magical world of the movie. Maybe gets a absolute cinema. Yes, I said. You guys say absolute cinema right now. So, this gets a absolute cinema. And of course, my probably want to sing into a better place to Blockbuster and Troll Bed together, which I'm so excited. Yeah, that's what I gotta say, Poppy. And of course, that's my review on Heaven for Real. And so, Nick Hicks, you're gonna love this review. So, Sony Jesus, you're gonna love this. And Tristar Pictures, you're gonna be a fantastic self, and one of my friend of mine himself. That is the most heartwarming of 2014, which heartwarming if you love this Christian film of 2000 or 2020s. Go ready to listen to The Unbreakable Boy, and maybe a Sword of Fire, which I'm gonna think about it. So maybe I'll get the Unbreakable Boy, which Unbreakable Boy, which review. Gotta be on review, which is a Money Punch fanboy is gonna be review on this week. If you love this Austin, or love this Christian, this film, maybe I'll see about that. So stay tuned for my review stay tuned for the video for every 24/7. If you want to see more videos on my channel, subscribe and notifications. So, this is Travis Star Films. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next video. Stay tuned for my NH Studios Lounge. It's a fantastic on YouTube channel. And by the way, NH Studios Lounge, you're gonna be fantastic review. Each will know then. NH Studios Lounge, his review on K-pop Demon Hunters, Troll Bed Together, Opera Harbor, and etc. So, this is Travis Star Films, Home the Magical World of Movies, also known as Travis Star Films 2007. Have a great afternoon and stay tuned for every 24/7. So, the kicks, you're gonna love this review in wonderful time, and this gets an absolute cinema.